Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeff. So in this video, we're gonna check out ATEEZ's Bad Dance Practice. Yeah, so excited about this. Love the freaking song. I love the freaking comeback. I'm so excited. So I do apologize that it took a while for this. When I filmed the music video, I edited it, and then right before publishing it, the dance practice dropped. And normally I wait. I'm like, I'm gonna wait for the music video to film the music video, you know, maybe like put in the dance practice while I'm at it. But obviously I was very excited about ATEEZ's comeback, and then I was like, maybe the dance practice wouldn't be out until, you know, later, like a week later, like other comebacks. But no, they dropped it like the day afterwards, and I was like, whoa. And then of course, you know, I had to rotate content. I did react to the album. If you guys are interested, it is available on my Patreon, link is down below. Love the songs. My favorite ones off the album are of course Bad, and then Mamacita, yeah, and then also Toxin. Love these songs. This is probably one of my most favorite ATEEZ albums. Of course, you know, it's a crazy lineup discography with ATEEZ. They have a lot of albums, but I just love the direction that they're taking their music. It works with the sexy appeal of like spicy songs and Latin inspired songs. So yeah, we're gonna check out the dance practice. We're gonna do a full run through first, and then we're gonna do some dissection. Let's get to it. Ooh. We got lots of dancers. I'm smelling award season. Hey, yeah. Ooh, that's low. Oh my god. Hey. Ooh. Yeah, they have to travel from the back to the front. That's why I got some space in the front here. Hey. Ooh, ooh. Yo, let's go, yo song. Hey. Ooh. Yo, I love that he's viral right now. Hey. That's so cool. Ooh, pelagroso. Hey, whoa. Yo, this is intense. Hey. Woo. Damn. It's so satisfying. And then they combine. That's so cool. I think they're having so much fun with this genre. Hey. My god, after so many years, they're still killing it. Beautiful. I love that we had incorporation of that. Woo, beautiful. Nice. Oh, this, I love that move. Hey! Woo! Hey! Yeah, the viral moment. Oh, that's so cool! Woo! I don't know about you guys, but this is like one of my more favorites, because like I cannot be sure that this is one of my most favorite, because they have so many dance practices and they have so many slaying choreographies. So I'm gonna just say this is one of my more favorite ones, but it could be in one of my most favorite ones as well. I mean, this is just more recent, so it's fresher in my mind after doing so many dance practices on this channel. Oh my god, you can tell that they are already activating for the award show season. Year-end shows, this is gonna slay. I love that it does have some familiar essence from their last comeback with Adrenaline. There's a sort of marching band type also, because Adrenaline had that too. So yeah, I love that kind of thing. There's actually a lot going on here too, but it's very clean. It's very clean. So last time, on the music video reaction, I did wonder who the choreographers are for this, and a lot of people did mention that it is BB Trippin. Sun had a hand in it as well, and Ijung from Street 1 Fighter. I'm assuming it's her, because I don't know if there's any other Ijung, but they did, Sun did a dance challenge with Ijung for this, so I'm assuming it's that Ijung. Correct me if I'm wrong though. Tangent, if you guys are interested, I did react to all of Street 1 Fighter. I'll also be reacting to the new one, Street World Fighter Director's War, which is upcoming, you know, next month. This is great, and I love BB Trippin, and I love that Sun is having a hand in the choreography. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Let's go back to it and then do some pausing. Okay, so yeah, I love this intro already because it's so grand. With the amount of dancers, it's a great reveal, and it already suggests that big award show year-end show type of stage, and they're preparing for it. I love these kind of choreographies. These are the things that I went into K-pop for, these big grand choreographies that you would see in dance competitions. But yeah, I love that reveal there. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. It's a cool incorporation of like the drum thing with the domino effect from this end to the other. Yeah, like that. Kudos to the dancers because like the bends here, that so cool. Probably see that more if we were on a different angle, like how far they're going backwards. And then there with like going all the way down to allow for the moment for Songhwa to come so it's not distracting. And also, it's also a trick because like there's a lot of dancers and we know cameras go around, right? And so when your main intro includes one of the artists, one of the members, and then, you know, he's in the middle of the formation, so camera needs to catch him, right? And so it's going to be very difficult if the dancers are surrounding him and then they're all standing up. You know, they could block him easily. So at least them going down, one, it allows for the technical aspect of the camera seeing him coming in here, right? And also at the same time, it allows for that big energy to go up so that when he does this, they're going to be going up, right? Yeah, it's a bigger change, right? Yeah, I love how low he is on this. Just like really committed to that squat seated position while doing that. A lot of the movements in this choreography do go all the way down like that. It's harder than you think. It's harder than you think. It's a big commitment also to go all the way down like this to your squat seated. It's a bigger impact when it's like that, right? Because you see a level change. Your thighs are gonna be burning. You're doing that kind of like swinging and stuff. But they're pro at this point. Wait, I just realized this dance practice room is different. The lights, the fluorescent up top, it's different. It used to be different, right? Is this my first time dissecting choreo in this space? Because I remember for Adrenaline, it was in a sound stage. So I feel like this might be my first one here. Sorry, I just got distracted. And then the bleachers. I think these are bleachers. They look like they're bleachers, but they could be shelves too. But the bleachers would make sense. And then these are the mirrors just like covered, right? This is cool because then you do allow and give some seats for the dancers. Hey. Woo. Yeah. I love how precise they are with these. There's a carefulness and control to the way they're executing these movements, which makes it so clean. Even though it's like slower, you know? Like here, there's a... Like, yeah, that part there, so cool. The movements are huge. It's far out of your body instead of it being like close. So when it's like that, you need to be mindful of like how much your elbows fall, like these kind of things. So it's so outward that the elbows need to be out and up. Again, it's going to be easy for some dancers to execute that with the elbows kind of going down, because it does take some structure, you know, for you to be outwards and executing it properly. This is when the working out do help. I think I brought this up last time in adrenaline dance practice. When you're working out, yeah, 100%, you're gonna be more controlled and powerful when your arms are doing so much movement like this, and also the structure of them, the imageries that you're creating, they're more precise, they're stronger. Because when you are working out, you do get better at isolation, you know, because for example, you're doing bicep curls, you need to isolate that muscle. When you're doing shoulder presses, you know, you need to like make sure that you're feeling your shoulders instead of engaging your lats. Or your back, you know? So it's a lot of isolation. When you work out like that and you incorporate it into your dancing, you have more precision and structure in the way you move, especially if it's going to include these like big movements that needs a lot of control. Yeah, it's so precise, right? These movements. I like that intro too. So here they're going in sections, and it's such a cool way to go about it. They're almost like blocks. So like them here, and then they move away, and then it's a reveal for Uyang's team back there, but instead of them going forward, they're going sideways, which is unconventional as well. Because normally when, you know, sections of the formation go to the side, the first instinct would be to move forward to come at the audience. But no, Uyang's team went sideways while incorporating that dance move with a travel. Hey. And then now they're going forward. Yeah. This is such a cool transition as well. Uyang just basically steps to the side and then blends in. And it's so satisfying because of the movement as he's moving to his position, and then the guys are ready back there for the first chorus. So here, this is when he's like moving to his formation. And then again, oh my god, Yosang, I went crazy last time. If you guys haven't seen the dance practice for Adrenaline, I was like, is that a dancer? Like you know, one of the BB Trippin guys, but it ended up being Yosang. I was like, yo, he's improved so much. And then again, we are seeing that here as well. I don't think he had the same moment for the music video. I feel like Adrenaline, I feel like he was more prominent there in terms of the choreography. But in the bad music video, I feel like he didn't really get like a big moment. But yeah, I actually wasn't expecting for him to be center here just because of the music video. But he's an amazing dancer. Oh my god, like the structuredness of the way he moves. It's so impactful. Like I love that move. Yeah. God, this is so good. Aside from it being so sensual, which I love, it's so smooth. It's so smooth the way it traveled, like because of the shoulder kept moving, right? So the shoulder kept moving, but like the arm movements and also your stance goes up and down, but the shoulders keep moving. So it allows for that continuous effect. See what I mean? Like I guess it's not just the shoulders, it's also the chest. They're going like this, like I don't know what the moves are, but like it goes up, it starts up, boom, boom, and then the chest, and then here. So the arm's going down while it's still going. It's so smooth. And then they know what they're doing here. Like the confidence. Son knows what he's doing. He knows we're gonna like that move, and then he knows we appreciate you. So smooth. Hey. So yeah, with I don't know which sections San choreographed. Let me know. With choreographing, it's not just about like what looks hard or that is impressive. A lot of choreographers do choreograph to certain, especially like choruses like this. It needs to make it look amazing, right? And so you're gonna pick your best assets, like what kind of poses do you look great at. For example, San knows his biceps are great. If he did choreo that, he knows it's gonna make an impact if he goes like that in a choreography, right? It's an incorporation of your best assets. For example, you got like really great hips, and then that you look great doing that, and so you would incorporate those kind of things into your choreography. So that's one aspect of choreographing that is very helpful when you're choreographing. Think of different poses or different angles, different movements that you look good in, and kind of incorporate that into your choreography. Because if you think you look good in that, and you get the same reception with the audience and stuff, what they like, it's going to be more impactful, when you watch you. And then here, it's so cool. The traveling to formations are so genius. Mingi is ready for that. Yeah, the way this works is like he knows that he's gonna need to be traveling from that point to here, right? And so when they first came into this chorus, so when they're setting up here, again, if you're choreographing, you figure these things out along the way, right? Especially if you already have a vision of what you want to do, then it kind of just flows into it. But some things you do have to figure out along the way, kind of like, for example, on your first cut, I'm not saying this is what happened, but just like for educational purposes, for example, on your first draft, you would have Mingi on this side, right? Like where Yoonho is, just kind of like a draft moment, right? But the more you build on the choreography, so for example, they had this section down already, they're practicing this, but they haven't practiced Mingi's section yet, right? They haven't fully drafted it. Or for example, you had Mingi on this other side. And then what happens is like, as you're building the choreography and then you incorporate Mingi's section there, then you realize that like, oh, Mingi needs to travel from this side to this side. And so now what you do is that, okay, you switch with Yoonho. Okay, where does Yoonho need to be? And then you incorporate that as well. There are these things that you do figure out along the way when you're choreographing, especially with formations and travel, what would make sense. It's not always going to be ready up at first practice. Because especially here, you have different sections of the choreography, right? They have different formations per member and different sections per member. And so you might have even choreographed that at different times, right? For example, you did Wooyoung's section first, more before Jungho's moment, that kind of stuff. And then you combine the puzzle later on. And then the dancers too, they're doing something different. But then they join around here to make that last image impactful. And then Mingi's ready there. He's so fucking cool. Holy shit. Yeah. Yay. This is also very strategic, right? Like the way they choreograph for him, the way they incorporated the dancers behind is interesting enough. It's not a secondary thing with the dancers. And that's what I've noticed here as well. The dancers are not accessories. They're actually part of the routine in a way where it doesn't just support the members, they also have great moments for themselves. And it showcases them too. Like here, for example, Mingi's doing this movement towards the side traveling, but that's one of the first things I saw. The dancers are freaking like going ham with the thigh work. It's just like such a cool moment because I feel like a lot of directors or choreographers or even like the labels may not want that because it does take away from the artist because it's such a moment for them, right? We all notice them on the music video. But I just love the respect to give the dancers a spotlight in something like this. love that move. How many of you guys have tried that move? I would not. Like, your thighs are gonna burn the following day if you're not used to that. Look, it's basically giving Street Woman Fighter, man. And then here again, I brought it up in the music video. I love that move. And then that transition to that is so freaking heavy. Like with Hong Jung and is that Hong Jung? Is it just Hong Jung? I thought there were two of them on the music video. But yeah, so freaking hard. Woo! Hey! My God, I love this moment for Hong Jung. I feel like it's probably one of his hardest hitting sections for himself. I think it really showcases his dancing a lot here. That goes so hard. I love it too because the musicality in it's so amazing. So it goes so hard, and then he spins in the middle, slowing it down while the rap is slowing down as well, and then goes hard again. And then onto the beats, like that thing, so elegant. And then here, yeah. Ooh, and it just keeps going too. It's like this choreography embodies Hong Jung's rap style so much. It's so pleasing to the eyes the way it, because like with rap we have that, sometimes we have that moment of like, oh my God, they're still going. The rap is still going. It's so fast and it's so long. When did they take a breather? And so this choreography does the same thing. It just keeps going. So like here, like you think it's gonna be done, and then it just keeps going. You know? Woo! Yeah. You know that this is one of the first things I said on a dance practice for ATEEZ back in the day. Oh my God, like 2020. This is one of the first things I said. They have such a manly aura. It's so evident in these kind of dance movements. Like here, just like whenever they do that kind of move, is just so masculine. Yeah. Woo! I love that move. This is a very cool choreo. Yeah, I love the incorporation of that. Was that on the music video? I feel like I would have pointed it out had I seen that in the music video, but I love that kind of Latin movement there, just the softness in the hips. And that makes sense. Was it Mamacita? The one with the cha-cha? I was like, they need some cha-cha inspired type of choreography on there and actually like properly do it in a way that the genre is intended to be done, because it has so many Latin inspired moments in Mamacita. And I think that could be something so cool for them to do. And so I like this little incorporation of that here. So fluid, because everything has been very, very hard hitting, right? And so now we got some softness for Uyang. Yeah. Woo, beautiful. I love that imagery. Hey. Yeah, okay, we're like nearing the end. Oh my God. Love the formations and the imageries that they're doing. Like this is so I was watching my sister's dance competition last night, and so of course, you know, I saw other teams and so many of them had this kind of imagery. It's such a staple to the dance community. It's so awesome. But yeah, here we go. Seonghwa getting ready. I I love this move. I love that move. I love this section so much. It's almost like a it's an ode to like drumming. I don't know what the inspiration is for the choreographers to do this, but like it reminds me of like drumming with your hand, not with the drumsticks, with your hand. It's like incorporated into the choreography in such a big way, reimagined way. And so yeah, that's why it was like, it's so interesting on the music video when he did that. And they hit it so hard too. It's like that, you know, it goes so fast and so hard that like if you don't do it controlled or precise, because it's so easy to kind of just like panic on it, right? Because it's fast and kind of all over the place too. But like because of the precision of the way they dance and the way it's incorporated into the choreography, it's so satisfying. So one thing to note for this is to really get the angles and the levels of where you're hitting. So what you would do is you need to go at it step by step as a group, right? This is how you clean up, right? So it's like, okay, you go there, you get there, hold the position. Okay, is everybody at the same level? Are the elbows the same? Are the palms the same? Are some people closed palm or like this? How, you know, that you need to make that known. How much angle do we have? And then, okay, next move. Then you adapt to the muscle memory of that so that when you hit it, it looks very synchronized. And then here with that ta, ta, again, you need to level that. Make sure that the levels are great because it's so easy for it to look like you're just like slapping the air. But no, there's a stop, right? It's abrupt. It's like hitting a table. And then here again, levels. This is why I love levels so much, because here you're so elegant and tall when you do, and then when you go to this movement, you know, you go low enough so that you have that level change. This is one of my, most favorite choreos. Hey. The transition to that is so unexpected, but it makes sense because, again, dynamics thing where everything is going so hard and so structured, like everything is hard hitting, and then here it just suddenly like stops, right? It's like everything is like wow, 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 and then it's like boom, and it's just a chest going, and he knows what he's doing. Freaking Son going viral right now for this move. Yeah, it's a chest pop, right? And then here again too, like I just love that. It's unconventional because normally when you get to the latter part or like the outro part of the song, it's like hard hitting, hard hitting, hard hitting. It needs to be explosive. But no, they went the opposite way where they slow down. Okay, they picked what the beats are going for, do that, boom, boom, you know, and then with because like the tune, because if you listen to the instrumentation, you would think that it would just go crazy without looking at it. Yeah, you can be all over the place with that choreo wise, but no, they picked specific beats in there to do the chest pop and for it to just slow down like that. And then hear that by beat, it's by beat, duh, duh, but it's so careful. Yeah, it's such an, oh my god, look at Songhwa's lats too. Yo, damn. Yeah, the normal instinct for this is to just go mad and explode, you know, in that outro. But they know what they're doing with this, going slow like that. Yeah, I think this is probably one of my more favorite, I want to say most now, one of my most favorite ATEEZ choreographies. It's so hard to say the most because like, yeah, they have so many choreographies and they're all fire. But I think this is one of my favorite ones. It's in line with what I like musically. The movements are addicting. The killing point went viral. It's such a cool killing point. And it's satisfying to watch. I can't wait to see this in a grand stage for like award show season year and stuff. Again, if you guys are interested, I did react to the album. It is available on my Patreon now. I'll link it down below. I also reacted to Golden Hour Part 4 if you guys are interested in that too. Yeah, love this comeback. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching with me today. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, do like and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any content from me. And if you'd like to see more exclusive reactions, I do have a Patreon. Link is down below.